Fashion and Italy go hand in hand, and we experienced that firsthand recently when, on the invitation of the Italian embassy in Colombo, the ambassador for Italian design in Sri Lanka for Italian Design Day 2025, the CEO of White Milano, Brenda Bellei, was in Sri Lanka. Collaborating with Colombo Fashion Week 2025, she brought White, which is a premier fashion trade show at Milan Fashion Week and renowned for championing emerging designers and sustainable fashion, onto the Sri Lankan catwalk. Brenda has made White a key platform for innovation and contemporary women's wear, and she is with us on Let's Talk today. Sustainability is a growing focus in the fashion industry. How does White Milano actually support and promote sustainable fashion?
White Milano, since the beginning, 25 years ago, we start in building White as a showcase in a definitely 100% sustainable way. We removed all the plastic since 25 years ago, so we are really devoted to the sustainability concept in a kind of lifestyle mood. We decided not to have a pavilion dedicated to sustainability companies, but to build an entire platform, an entire showcase completely devoted to sustainability in terms of setup and in terms of brand selection.
So how does the role of trade shows like White Milano, for instance, how has it evolved in this digital age? How do you see them adapting in the future?
During the COVID, we had to adapt our format to the digital one. So we opened many new digital channels in terms also in social media communication. So we have the TikTok, we have the Instagram, we have the B2B platform online, we have our website. So we focus a lot our activity on digital, new skills and new way to propose and to promote the brands and our job. Nowadays, it's very important to work in both sides, emphasizing the physical through the digital connection.
Italy has a very strong reputation in craftsmanship and luxury fashion. Sri Lanka, in the meanwhile, is emerging as a key player in textile production. Where do you see potential in collaboration between these two industries?
Sri Lanka has a really old and very curated structure in textile, in fabrics, in cotton, in linen. I remember, because I visited Sri Lanka for a long period 26 years ago, so I know very well how it's the huge and the beauty of this country and the potentiality that we could have in the textile heritage of the country and the production, of course.
Now, you're the ambassador for Italian design in Sri Lanka for Italian Design Day in 2025. What aspects of Italian fashion and design do you think will resonate most with Sri Lankan fashion?
We, as Milano Fashion Week, we are one of the most powerful and well-known fashion week all over the world, as made in Italy, Milano Fashion Week. But of course, doing experience here and also having the opportunity to meet a new designer, also new textile, new things, it's really interesting today, because I believe that we have to evolve worldwide the platform and the view at in a very huge way.
So you're here to connect with Sri Lankan designers at Colombo Fashion Week. What advice would you give them about gaining international recognition?
The most important advice is to keep their identity, because nowadays the fashion system have lost the identity. Most of the designer, most of the big brands, they have all the same items, structure, DNA. So it's really important today to keep and to work on their own heritage, on their own identity, to be unique and to be well done with a good balance between quality and prices. This is very important.
So you have worked very closely with emerging designers all over the world. What qualities do you think are essential for these emerging designers to get international recognition?
The capability also in production and to be able to sell and to deliver and to have a unique product but wearable, easy to wear, but with a special taste, with a special DNA. And I'm sure that today there is a huge space in this fashion world, that it's gonna changing a lot in this period, because as I told you before, most of the industry nowadays are facing a huge change in the fashion sales. So I believe it could be a very good opportunity worldwide for the young generation.
What future trends are you seeing that's going to shape the fashion industry in the future?
I'm sure that the resort, the colorful, the easy to wear, fabrics and garments should have a great opportunity in the market nowadays, because the travel, business, it's increasing a lot. So I'm sure that, following also, this kind of exotic items, and also I believe that Sri Lanka, such as India, could be very powerful in following this trend. I mean, the resort, the colorful dress, the cotton, the linen, and I believe that here the heritage is really strong, and it could be a huge potentiality in this growth.
Do you think slow fashion will gain momentum?
Of course, because I believe that if the product, the collection, the items are really well done, a designer could also design one collection and develop the collection in many aspects during the year without overproduction.
What is the future for South Asian designers in the international fashion market?
I believe that today there is a huge potentiality in explore new countries, new business, new opportunities, both in B2B and in B2C activities. So I mean that nowadays the fashion system are facing a huge change, so why not? I am really optimistic.
So at Colombo Fashion Week, you've shown Cettina Bucca's collection. What makes that work stand out?
She used to be at our showcase in White Milano since the beginning. She belongs to very important association, Confartigianato. She is working also with the Regione Siciliana. She has a strong heritage, in terms of made in Italy, in terms of pret-a-couture, in terms of also how she has developed the collection and her own image. She is working with the young generation, with young talented local designer. I am not able to tell you how and why I thought to Cettina, but immediately appears Cettina in my mind and I introduce her here.
Kaleidoscope is on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram and LinkedIn. So don't forget to subscribe, follow and like us for more.